Hi everyone. I hope you guys are doing well today. I'm feeling a lot better. Like as far as like my back and leg pain and stuff. And so, you know, I'm just for some reason I am just in a space where I guess it's not it's it's not like I don't love my dad and and I don't believe him. Like my that feeling is not strong right now. It's not strong right now because it's just like I've been here so long without uh, seeing anything. It's like, it's just like that, just whatever, it's just whatever to me. And however I feel is okay. However I feel has nothing to do what the promise is. Do you know what I'm saying? I could be like, oh, yeah, you know what? This is a big old guy, like whatever. It has nothing to do with the promise. Like, I could, like, here as clear as day, I have something that I want. I have something that I want you to do for America. That's what. It's just that simple. He didn't tell me, how long, what the details, what it's going to entail. It was always, I got something for you to do for America. And basically that's it, you know. It's stamp, seal, and approved. So whatever I'm going through, whatever I'm feeling in this body is just, I'm just going through the motions now. Like I read my book and it's so crazy. It's so crazy. Like, of course, nobody's gonna come and tell me, well, this and this and this, what happened. And you were put on on an app. Your whole life is being filmed, and these people around you, they got jealous and envious of who you were, and you were telling them, you were a target, basically. And people believe lies about you, and they believe lies about you because they wanted to. They knew that you had a calling on your life. They knew that you were the one of something, but not. I guess I really don't know. I really can't tell. I really don't know. But jealousy and envy overtook the human race. And all I could see is this book from my book is that I was surrounded by wicked people, and the way they thought at that time when they received their money, and how they were thinking. Because once the government let them out with money, they just went crazy. And it says wicked thinking. Wicked people were wrong when this is Wisdom chapter 2. When they said to themselves, our life is short and full of sorrow, and when it ends, it ends come, there's no escape. No one has ever known to come back from the world of the dead. So this is how human beings thought. And so when they got this money, when they made a decision, sacrifice her so I could get what I want now. So y'all were, what is it, YOLOing or whatever? Yeah, now I want vacation. Now I want this now. Like, they got it now. So This is what their thinking was. We were born. No one has been known to come back from the world of the dead. We are born by chance, and after life is over, we will after life is over, we will be as if we had never been born at all. Our breath is no more than a puff of smoke. Our mind is nothing more than a spark thrown off by the beat of our heart. When that spark dies, our body will crumble into ashes and our breath will become part of the empty air. In time, no one will remember anything we ever did, and even our names will be forgotten. Our lives will pass away like a trace of a cloud and vanish like a fog in the heat of the sun. Our time on earth is like passing shadow. This is the way wicked people were thinking in a wicked time, which was like 2019, I guess 2018, 2019, up until this very day, until my dad put a stop to it. Okay? Until they spent all their money and they figured out, wow. I guess it's kind of like regular people got a shot at being famous or living luxurious life, you know. And you know, when they sign an artist, they give them front money, and they think that when they're giving them front money, they'll be able to do that advancement. I guess that's what it's called, an advancement. And then they spend all of that, and they think, well, when we go on tour, we're gonna get this money, we're gonna get that money, we're gonna get that, and they're like, no, because this is added to it. So I guess this is what common people had the option to do, to live that YOLO life, La Vida Loca. They say, I want to buy a car. I'm going to buy a car for my grandma. I'm going to buy it. And they never worked for it. All they did was push a button and made a sacrifice. And I guess they didn't know that everything was being recorded, and how the things that they were saying, and conspiracy to tear down someone's life or to murder someone is a real thing. And these wicked people will be indicted. They will go to jail. They will be judged. And if you don't go to jail, you will be killed. My dad is going to kill you. Everybody has a sentence, whether it's spiritual, meaning by disease, accidents, war, famine. Everybody has been sentenced. So let me continue to read the wicked thoughts of people that were having a great time at my expense. So they thought, no one will remember anything we ever did, and even our names will be forgotten. Our lives will pass away like the traces of clouds and vanish, like fog in the heat of the sun. Our time on earth is like passing shadow. There is no escape from the day of our death. It's fixed, and no one can postpone it. The wicked say, come on, then let us enjoy the good things of life and live in this world the way we did when we were young and carefree. Let's drink the most expensive wines and use the finest perfume. Let's not miss a single flower in the springtime. Before the roses wither, let's pick them and wear them in our hair. That's most likely women. Let's all join in and leave signs everywhere of our carefree rivalry. Life owes us that much. We'll oppress the poor even if they are righteous. We'll oppress her even though she's right. We'll show no respect for widows or old people. We'll call ourselves right if we are strong enough to get what we want. So they thought, like, the more people gang up on me, the stronger they were, the that they were going, you guys were going to kill me and move me off my throne. The righteous one is nothing but a nuisance. So let's look for chances to get rid of her. She is against what we do. She causes us to break. She accuses us of breaking the law of God and violating the traditions of human beings, of your ancestors. She claims to know God, and she calls herself God's child. We can't stand the sight of her. We can't stand the sight of her. We can't stand the sight of her. What she is contradicts our whole way of thinking. She is not like other people. She has strange ways. She thinks that our moral standards are so corrupt that everything we do should be avoided. And it's true. Avoid what wicked people do. I think the way these Egyptians live around here is disgusting, and it's going to cause them to die in a flood or fire, because they did not want to listen. So, she boasts of having God for her father and believes that when all is said and done, only she will be happy. But we'll see if that's true. Let's see what will happen when it's time for her to die. If the righteous one really is God's child, God will save her from her enemies. So let's put her to the test. We will be cruel to her and torment her. Then we'll find out how calm and reasonable she is. We'll find out just how much she can stand. We'll condemn her to a shameful death. After all, she says that God will protect her. That's how evil people think. But they are wrong. They are blinded by their own wickedness. They have never known my Father's secrets, never hoped for the rewards of a holy and blameless life. When God created humans, He did not intend for them to die. He made them like His daughter. It was the devil's jealousy that brought death to the world. And those who belong to the devil are the ones who will die. So, the destiny of the righteous one. But the righteous one is protected by God and will never suffer torment. It is a foolish mistake to think that the righteous one die and that her death is a terrible evil. She leaves us, but it is not a disaster. In fact, the righteous one is at peace. It might appear that she has suffered punishment, but she has the confident hope of immortality. Her sufferings were minor compared to the blessings that she will receive. God has tested her like gold in a furnace and found her worthy to be with Him. God has accepted her just as He accepts a sacrifice which her worshipers burn on the altar. When God comes to reward His righteous one, she will blaze out against the wicked like a fire in dry straw. She will rule over nations and people, and God will be her God forever. Okay. She who has put her trust in God will come to understand the truth of her ways and the truth of my Father's ways. She who has been faithful will live with Him in His love, for He is kind and merciful to the one He loves. My dad didn't choose this body to live in. He created this body to live and dwell in with me in one spirit. He didn't say, "Oh, that poor girl right there, I'm just going to choose to live in her." No, it was before I was in my mother's womb. He said, "I'm going to live in her," because he knew my heart, because his spirit was in me. It was just dormant. It was just sleep. My spirit was in me. It was just dormant, asleep. So when I wake, he's going to bring to my remembrance what we spoke of before I was put into this body. So, this is the destiny of those who continue to contend with me. The ungodly, however, will get the punishment their wicked thoughts deserve. Just by your thoughts against me. My dad is coming. He's coming after you. Because they rebelled against love and ignored what was right. A man who has no use for wisdom, has no use for love or knowledge that I give, has a miserable life in store for him. He has nothing to hope for. His labors are useless, and he will never accomplish anything worthwhile. So while people out here working, trying to get that business started, trying to get this, it's a... So people are building and doing all this stuff right now around me for no reason at all. All the road construction, all the construction here, they are going to lose it. Because right now I'm here and I see it, and it makes me angry because, and if it makes me angry here, when I actually get on my throne, you think I'm going to say, "No, Dad, don't destroy it." I'm going to say, "Tear it down." So they know they worked in vain and they didn't listen to me. Burn up the owners' houses. Kill their children. Oh, yeah. Because they wanted to rebel. They wanted no peace for anybody. They didn't want good for me. So if you don't want good for me, then you don't want good for yourself. Let me continue. So, a man has nothing to hope for. His labors are useless, and he will never accomplish anything worthwhile. The woman he marries will turn out to be irresponsible, and his children will go wrong. All his descendants will be under a curse. Accursed. And everything that's accursed in my country will die. Cursed things cursed people, cursed dogs, cursed animal, anything that belongs to a cursed human being in this earth will die. I want you off the planet. I don't want you here. Baby, infant, newborn. No, can't stay here. Oh. Generation, you gotta go. Can't stay. Unless you wholeheartedly repent and turn your thoughts into good thoughts towards me, your words into good words towards me, your deeds into good deeds towards me. As I'm taking down billionaires, I'm taking down millionaires, I'm snatching every penny out of their account. They hide here today, and they're gonna be gone tomorrow. Bankruptcy. The senator, the governor, the mayor, I don't care who you are in the state of New Jersey. The water is going to come up in your house so deep. Just because you know how to swim, it ain't going to help you. It ain't going to help you. Just because you have a boat doesn't mean they won't sink. He sunk the Titanic, didn't he? My dad knows how to get you. There's no running. No running. Now, to put in your minds who Enoch was, which is me, is an example. I'm an example to the human race that you cannot kill me. I'm older than you. More powerful than the human being, the human race. Now, do I want to use that to kill the human race? No, I didn't come to condemn you. I came to save you. That's if you want to be saved. Like Superman was a fictional character. He could destroy the world, but did he? No. I'm not here to like rain it over your heads. I'm here to help you and see you into the kingdom of God, to see the goodness of love in the land of the living. Okay, so once there was a woman named Enoch who pleased God, and God loved her. While Enoch was still living among sinners, that's who I am. I live among sinners. God took her away so that that evil and falsehood could not corrupt her mind and soul, her mind and spirit. So we all know that people can be so fascinated by evil that they cannot recognize who is good or what is good, even when they, are looking right at her in her face. See, jealousy and envy of what I have coming to me has consumed the wicked hearts and minds. I want what she want. You got food, clothes, shelter, nice cars, you got air conditioning, everything working. Children, having parties, singing, drinking, dancing, going out, getting married, doing all this stuff. But you got your eyeballs on what is coming to me. And how she can be so patient, waiting on God. Believe me, my flesh is like, Dad, please, just hurry up. Get me out of here. I'm tired of being around Egyptians. I'm tired of being around sinners. I'm tired. I'm done. But his timing. I'm just thankful. Food, clothes, shelter. That's it. And blessing to make somebody's day when they see me come around and they smile or whatever. That makes me happy, just to, make someone smile or blush or whatever. It's it's a good feeling. But I'm bringing good vibrations. I'm giving out good vibrations. If they want it. If they don't want it, be my guest. Go left. Go left. So, evil sinners don't know good when they're looking me right in my face. People can only be so corrupt with desire that they can think of nothing but what they want. Everybody want to be on top. Everybody wants control. Everybody wants to rule and reign this land, but they can't even run their own lives. They don't even have control of their own household. Their sons, Biden, I don't know if it's fake news or not, but it's out there. His son on crack doing whatever. Trump, his son out there with smoking, drinking, doing all kinds of things. This is what you want to rule over you? Someone who's speaking foul, talking and slandering, everything opposite of what love is and what you want a leader to be, you guys are voting for this human being. I hope they lock him up. I hope they lock him up and put him under the jail. And when I'm on my throne, I'll see to his case. But going to jail, everybody who's in on this, if my dad wants you to go to jail, you are going to jail. And those cases are brought before me, we'll see. Because my dad is the just judge. And when his spirit comes from on high, and to me, I don't know if they could get out or not. But you're going to jail. So, I don't care. I don't care who you are. I'm no respecter of persons. I don't care what the people, the majority thinks about you. That's what I'm saying. That's what my dad wants every human being to understand. The people did not choose me in. My father put me in. He's kicking all others out. Do you understand? It doesn't matter how many people like you or love you. Evilness loves its own until it ain't working no more. Then they eat its own. My dad starts revealing who Trump really is, who Biden really is. You're actually going to sit there and try to vote on man who has kept you guys in the dumps for hundreds of years? Okay, but when you're greedy for money, fame, money, yeah. My dad gave the opportunity to these people to have it. And you see, when you got fame and money without wisdom, without true love in your lives, it turns to dust, wind. And that's where you guys are now. Your lifestyle, the seeds that you sowed 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, have all the stuff, the evil that you did, you sowed into yourselves, is going to start coming out on the outside. The hate and stuff that you want. Oh, I wish they would die. I wish she would die. Why is she still here? You are wishing on your own family members. You are wishing on your own children. You are wishing on your grandma. And that's why people lost so many people. Because you guys are wishing it on me. You wished it on yourselves. So this woman, Enoch, achieved in a few years' time a perfection that other people, that human beings could never attain in a complete lifetime. Her father was pleased with Ayana's life and quickly took her out of this wicked world. People were aware of her departure but did not understand. They never seemed to learn the lessons that love came to teach and preach. That God is kind and merciful to his own child. He protects her whom he loves. And I think that's what it is. The human race does not understand and is jealous of the love that my father has for me. Well, that's your problem. that's a problem that you can solve by stop rejecting me and receive my love, then you will feel that protection. My Father will give you that protection, that feeling of love and wanting to share and be and people smiling at you and talking to you and wanting to be with you. Instead, you're sitting in a luxury apartment by yourself. You're riding around an expensive Mercedes luxury car or speed car um, by yourself. Because your homeboy or homegirl, they too depressed to come out and just ride around with you. Ain't nobody looking at it anyway. Nobody cares about the job, the paint job that you got. Nobody cares. You can play your music all loud you want. Nobody cares. My dad has taken that spirit of admiring each other, idolatry, out of people. Now they gotta focus on their problems. He's got them focusing on their problems. Nobody cares about your luxury Gucci bag. Nobody cares, because all that stuff is getting out of my country anyway. It will all be destroyed. And I count it as a curse for those who are continue to buy these things and have those things in their house. Yeah. Say they will die with these things. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. See you next video. Bye.